I really hate how the current meta when it comes to like developing shows is to make as much content as possible and just split it apart into quote unquote seasons when literally like you didn't make a season, you just released half a season. Like they did that with Squid Game season 2. I mean, I get that because Squid Game takes a lot to make, but like they also did this with Sonic Prime. They technically only made one season, but they split it in half to make it look like, oh, get ready for season 2. The biggest victim out of that process of making a season is Make Your Mark, because we just had like 3-4 episodes per release, and because they were so spread out and the quality was not that great in the beginning that people were like, you know what, I'm not interested anymore. So I really think that we should go back to the episodic format where we get an episode every week or at least every 2 weeks, because at least it allows people to be on the same page. But I get why the binge culture works, because it's worked for Steven Universe. If you remember that, you know, the Steven Bomb, those were really successful, but I think they can only work for so long. I think bombs should only be applied to shows that have a dedicated fan base. You already know that people are going to be watching that whole thing already if your audience is dedicated enough. So I would say start episodic with like the first season or whatever, and then when you get to season 2 or whatever, start doing bombs. I think that's a good way to experiment. Add that to the YouTube shorts.